Hello and welcome to the Overwatch Improvement Show. And today we have Dignitas versus Envious on Lingxing Tower, which is personally one of my favorite maps. But without further ado, let's hop into this match and see what we have for the pick so far. So far, it's pretty standard on most sides. One notable pick difference, though, is to be going with the Genji instead of the Reaper, which I agree with on Dignitas' side. This map, as you're going to hear me say a lot, is all about surrounding and getting really good positioning and being a little bit flexible, because this map can be a little crazy and sometimes you got to reposition a lot. So here we have Envious playing the forward position while Dignitas takes the high ground. But this is just going to be a very simple play. We're going to have Tracer go behind them and just close in on that damage and just get some easy picks. Good way to play that Tracer. I'm not sure if it's a good play for Envious or a bad play by Dignitas, or it worked out for their favor. It seems like Envious played a little too aggressive and just kind of got caught out for it. They had a high ground position. They could have maybe played that a little more. There was no reason to get on the point just yet. They could have sat back a little more and wait for them to be the aggression. But I understand. I respect that, Diggy. I respect it. Anyway, so Dignitas going to come back here. Let's see how they want to take this point now. They're going to do a very good job here, too. They're going to go in with the Winston here in just a little bit. You're going to watch this shit go down. And here, this is the wham bam, thank you ma'am. They go in with the Genji and the Winston. I believe a Tracer's there too. They go behind them. They take this back stairs here, which gives them cover, because if the Envious team is playing that far up, if you all get behind here, they can't really, they have to make a play on you. So they have to go make a play. They give up the forward position, and the Zarya kind of starts moving forward into here. And then Dignitas gets a really good surround, have really better positioning, and everyone gets isolated and picked off, and then that's a point for Diggy. Good job, Diggy. You're doing it. You're pros, guys. Your mom's proud. I'm proud of you, Diggy. Anyways, look at that. Very simple, elegant, subtle play by Dignitas. Easy. Something you guys actually steal yourself. If you play this map, I know a lot of teams have trouble on this map sometimes, taking back the point. But doing a play like that and knowing where they're going to go, which I'm going to pause it here to say this one more time. I said this in the earlier video, but making them go where you want them to go. If everyone goes behind there, they kind of have to make a play. Either A, they push the solo guy who's up front, who didn't go back there, like the Zarya, who can't really just run back there. Either you push that, but then you still have people behind you. So it kind of makes it hard for Envious. The best thing they could have done was push Zarya, kill her first, and then turn around and kind of take the fight from a more neutral engagement instead of turning around, trying to deal with it right then, kind of playing into Dignitas' aggressive play like that. So Envious wants to come in here and make something happen. They have the Zarya playing the front, but it looks like they trade Winston positions. But you see here, kind of like what I just said before, instead of going back and dealing with the Winston, they decided to just go straight forward and just kill whatever in front of them, put some distance in between the flankers, and it works very well for Dignitas. Good job, good play read, good reading. They try to go for their own little ult to try to even up the odds, but it looks like it's not going to work out. They're already down a couple people, and Dignitas has superior positioning. Very good play by Dignitas. I like that a lot. I like those plays a lot where they're trying to be aggressive, so you just be even more aggressive. And especially if they do a lot of flanking and stuff like that, like with the Reaper teleporting behind them and the Winston jumping, just put some distance in between you guys. And now you're playing a 6-on-4 until a little bit later, until the Winston Reaper get back. And they're pretty slow characters too, so if you can make their jump, put them further away from the fight, then it really makes them kind of useless in the fights they need to be in. It's a little hard reading those plays, though, with a mirror matchup like this. Now, this play works out good for Envious because the Winston try to jump, and like I said before, they just pushed way forward, put some distance behind the Winston in them. Looks like they got picked off there in the back, and they're able to just get some clean kills, and now they're on janitor duty right now, just doing some picks. Very well done, Envious. This is really what this video is about. It's just kind of, this map mostly is about getting better surrounds and reading plays and putting some good distance and taking fights where you want to take them. I believe if the Winston didn't jump there, and if he would have saw like they're just going balls deep, and he would have just sat there and kind of helped them out with that fight, Dignitas might have held it a little better, but they didn't. They lost the point, but they're going to come in here now and try to take it back. Here they trade Winston position. Now, they pretty much do the same play at this point. They send Reaper and Winston, and I believe the Tracer too, to attack them in this forward position, and then Dignitas's Winston and Tracer go back there to do their backdoor damage. What happened here, though, was that the Envious aggression was not too sure about that aggression. You're going to watch it here. The Winston really doesn't know, should he stay there, should he go back? He thought about fighting it for a second, but that little moment of hesitation gave Dignitas the time they needed to do their damage, which they were completely sure that they were going to do. They went in there and they did their thing. They didn't think twice about the other play. This is a pretty good mentality to have. I forget what football coach says it, but a famous football coach that said his strategy was, I don't give a fuck what they're going to do, but we're going to do what we're going to do, but we're going to do it better than them. So that's a really good mentality to go into here. Dignitas wins this match. I'm going to say that. Spoiler alert. They win this match because they're more confident in their plays. Even though they have the same team comp and they're pretty much doing the same plays, Dignitas is way more confident, though. Look at that. They popped the ult. Envy is going just 5-man balls deep in a choke point. Knowing Zarya probably has her ult, you have to know Zarya has her ult at that point. And they do end up using good on the Zenyatta ult, not wasting it, using it to push with the Lucio ult aggression. But look at this. There are 3 guys, 4 guys pushing down here. And at the time, they had 2 other guys, they had Reaper and Genji, from the back line. So they really kind of had good positioning. If they would have pushed this back stairs up and it came down from this server room, they would have had better positioning than just trying to go balls deep and kind of putting themselves in a very bad situation, because now you're getting hit from behind. You don't know what's hitting you. You get isolated. It looks like they're going to win it, but they just get surrounded and easy peasy picks all day long. Dignitas playing way more confident, and a lot of this game too is about confidence. As much as you can practice and go over plays and have good plays like that, you know, the Winston combos and, you know, nice little things like that, if you're not confident in them, you're gonna lose every time. So you really got to be confident in your plays and then look at them objectively. Why didn't it work? It's not because you suck. It's just because you got to tweak some things around, note some things. So Dignitas takes that first point on this map. Very well played by Dignitas. Envy is actually being known from the videos I've seen, having really organized and coordinated plays, but it seems like Dignitas was more confident this time around. I'm not sure if they practiced this map a little more. I would have liked to see more usage of this top area, and I understand that's really for more like McCrees and soldiers and more people who are a little slower but heavier DPS guys, maybe Pharahs and whatnot. But I think just using this to get around would have helped them a lot, mix it up, instead of going head to head with mirror matchups. And then at that point, it's just whoever plays it out better, and at that point, it's about who's more confident about their match comp setup. So it's a pretty good game, though. Pretty good game by Dignitas. I'm going to steal some of those strategies later on tonight when I'm on that ladder. Anyways, that's all I have for this video. If you liked or have any comments or any of that bullshit, put it down below. Don't forget to subscribe, like, or dislike, or give me some feedback generally on how I'm doing on this. This is, I think, my 5th video. I'm feeling pretty good about it. Anyways, I'll see you guys in the next video. And remember, don't get good, get better.